Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, 100% playthrough, episode 27. I'm Merton, and last time we found Canker, one of the bandits from the band that the guy in Samine, who we caught in a previous mission, and we started one of these side quests, the Hermit, which will eventually lead us into the main quest by getting into the wedding. Let me go to the journal. Here, side quest, the Hermit. And we will be doing the Hermit side quest today, which will eventually lead to the main quest. But first, I need to go to Takov and do a bunch of smithing. So I will see y'all there. Let's get it. Now that we're in Takov, let me run over here to the blacksmith and buy some of his materials.
I'll have a look at the wares.
And I want to just give an... Okay, I've already bought his materials. I wanted to...
Wasting my time.
Let me repair my thing I have
I need
real
something
quick.
repaired.
Yes, I'll go ahead and repair that. Yeah.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
Do you accept?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal. Very well then. Wonderful.
All right.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Now let me go over here and get all my smithing materials. I'm going to do all of this off camera. I'm just going to do one on camera so I can show y'all what I'm doing. And then I will cut back to Troskowitz, where we started this episode at. So let me slowly walk myself over here and craft something in the blacksmith. Okay, so the military sword is worth the most. So we'll make military swords. See, it's worth 367. Ooh, hang on. This is worth 1,000. And we'll make the long sword. It's worth a ton. What do I like? Okay, yeah. Make a long sword. I'm only going to do one on camera, and then I'm going to basically craft everything I can off camera, and then I'll pick up after Joshkowitz. All right, one down. A ton to go. I'll meet back up with y'all in Troskowitz. So I've been smithing, and I now have 7 bearded axes, and I sold the swords that I made earlier to what was your name? Radovan. Now I'm going to head back to Trotsky and sell my Troskowitz to sell my axes and start that quest. All right, see you there. We have returned to Troskowitz. Let me sell these axes I made. And oh, I forgot. I got another perk that I needed to spend. I believe it's thorough maintenance. Your gear takes 20% less damage. Yes, that is what I need. For my shoes that keep breaking down. There we go.
Good day to you. What
The
are you
store
doing
open.
here?
The store's not open yet.
Don't you grow roots here, idiot. Take care now.
Okay, while we're waiting on the stores to open, we can go ahead and see what this quest wants us to do. Talk to Gerda. I think Gerda is the woman right here. No.
I apologize.
I think she's in the house, though. Yeah, that's her.
Lord be with you.
I'd like to ask you about something.
No, I don't want to talk about it anymore. Go away, please.
Easy now, Gerda. There's nothing to be afraid of. We'll get to the bottom of this mystery together.
Really? You're not going to laugh at me like all the others?
I believe you really did see something. But I want to know what it really was.
So, what do you want me to tell you?
Relax, Gerda. Have a think, and then tell me what happened with the apparition.
It was the day before yesterday. I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tachov. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
So you went back to the cross?
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding his teeth. I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound, and I just turned and scarpered.
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow darting across the field. Proper flying along it was, like the devil, and heading straight to Apollonia.
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's a conciliatory cross, erected in the memory of some innocent's death. They say some years ago, a young fellow killed himself on account of an unhappy love affair. He jumped from a cliff.
And the day after you saw the apparition, the cross was at an angle?
Aye, all askew. Everyone here saw it. I didn't go back. I can't.
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody's going to make fun of you anymore. I'll find out what it was all about and what you really saw there.
What do you think happened?
I don't know yet, but you needn't fear. Everything will get cleared up soon.
Thank you. By all the saints, thank you. But please, come and tell me how it turned out. I'll make it worth your while.
I'll have to remember to come back to tell her. You gonna pet you? Pet you, doggy?
Good boy.
There we go.
Boy.
Looks like the store's open.
Gerda really did see something.
Let me sell him my axes.
Was wünschst du?
Show me your wares.
I'll ask him about the apparition stuff too.
Word about the price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
How's this?
That's more like it. Lower your price a little more and we can make a deal.
That's a decent price.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein.
Oh, I've already asked this question. Oh, here's the
I
sword.
hear Ambrose the Hermit has some old sword.
Aye. He used to have it hanging on the wall in his hut, but then he took it down. He might have sold it.
What happened to Ambrose the Hermit?
Mother of God, deliver us from evil.
Do you know anything about that devil?
Mother of God, I don't know anything.
Damn aching legs.
Good day. What would you like?
What happened to Ambrose the Hermit?
He's at death's door with some ailment, and there's a peculiar talk about him. They say he made a pact with hell.
I hear Ambrose the Hermit has some old sword.
A few folks saw it at his place some years ago, but then it disappeared. Maybe he sold it, or chucked it out.
I was told Stanislav the herdsboy saw the devil in the rocks.
God in heaven save us. It happened a few days ago. He saw him with his own 2 eyes.
What happened at the conciliatory cross?
Hard to say. It was turned around. But what Gerda from the apothecary saw there, you'll have to ask her. See you later, my friend.
Villagers have been checked off. So on the way to Zhelyov, there's a cross in the woods. Okay. I will meet y'all at the cross. Look, we got us some bandits. 3 of them. We got us some bandits. There's you. Ooh, missed. Quick sword. Come on, man. Got you. Oh, that was too easy. There we go. Getting better.
The conciliatory cross. A memorial to the unfortunate death of that young man. But I'm more interested in what secrets it conceals now.
Oh, there's a spade on my horse. Grab
I
that.
don't have a spade.
Oh, wolves.
Fresh.
My real dogs are barking at the wolves on TV. What? Let me butcher these, and then we'll see what's in that grave.
He didn't take either the coin or the books. So it wasn't a thief. It must be something else he was after.
Here we are. Are you Mr. Stanislav by any chance?
Good day.
Yes, you are.
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal. It reeks of fire and brimstone.
I know how to deal with evil spirits. I know a spell. Want to learn it?
Of course!
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell! It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
What exactly did you see that night at the crossroads?
A diabolical apparition. A black rider on a black horse flew into Apollonia. His eyes glowed, and his horse was black as charcoal. He turned this way and that a couple of times at the crossroads, and then darted off into the rocks. To the hermit's place, I'm sure.
He turned this way and that. That's strange. Would the devil not know the way?
I'm telling the truth. Gerda from the apothecary saw him too.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did. Only now they're saying he was at death's door and sold his soul to the devil. And that was the horseman.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure. Farewell, my friend.
Just in the Slav's little hut. Yeah. That's gonna be the way though. I need to go, I believe it's to this spot here. So I will meet back up when I get there.
Huh. A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look.
I don't know if I'll be able to pick this.
Ah, damn. Oh, sakra. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herds boy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
Some house out back over here.
What's that you got?
Aha! The dog helped me. He found the skeleton. Anything good? 181 groschen. That was worth it. Now let's go see about this hermit. If I'm not mistaken, I think he was across the road. Well, I can't see it now, but yeah, it was just across the road. Okay, I think I'm on the right track. There we go. Let me save. I didn't even read this stuff. Let me read this stuff. No, I didn't save. Let me save. Before I confront this guy.
Judging by what I've heard about you, you're a bit fishy, Hermit.
What do you mean?
Well, there's a lot of talk about you in the village. They say you've made a pact with the devil, and are summoning demons from hell.
Old wives' tales. What do I care about such nonsense?
Well, but supposing it isn't nonsense.
Of course it is.
The apparition was seen by the conciliatory cross at night.
Old wives' tales.
I went to take a look, and it really is askew. But it wasn't magic that Hellspawn was wielding. It was a shovel. There was a hiding place beneath the cross. And the man digging there at night didn't have time to put the cross back in the right position.
By all the saints! So someone was digging there. What has that to do with me?
It has everything to do with
There
you.
was a brand new cloak of the Knights of the Cross in the hiding place. It's clear that the man doing the digging hid it there, maybe to cover up who he really is. And what he's planning.
I still don't know what you want from me. What have I got to do with some cloak?
The man who took things from the hiding place can't have been some chance thief, because he left a purse full of coin there.
So keep the groschen, lad, and stop pestering me. It's nothing to do with me.
I found some pretty interesting documents of the Order.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I reckon you do, Ambrose. According to one of the documents, you were appointed Seneschal of the Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Or are you going to tell me it was some other Ambrose?
I'm not going to tell you anything. I don't know anything about any documents.
A few nights ago, a herdsboy saw a black horseman ride into Apollonia. He thought it was an apparition, but I think a demon would have known the road to Apollonia and wouldn't have spun round and round at the crossroads like a top.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I found a black horse stabled in a pen here, in the woods below the rocks. A well-fed, healthy horse, black as charcoal. The man who rode on it wasn't an apparition, or the devil.
Why are you telling me all this? For God's sake! Stop this nonsense right now.
That's enough. I think there are enough fishy things going on around you for me to tell the bailiff, but you're in luck. All I'm after is that broken sword. So, come clean.
You're wide of the mark. But in the end, maybe you could help me.
What do you want help with, Ambrose?
I'm not Ambrose. He died some time ago. I am Conrad, Knight of the Cross with the Red Star.
What are you doing in the hermit's hut, then?
In Prague, I got into a serious dispute. Ambrose was the only person who could help me. That's why I came to see him.
I'm guessing that the diabolical horseman scaring people round these parts was you.
That was not my intention, believe me.
Ambrose is dead, you say? How did it happen?
He was an old man. Unfortunately, he was already at death's door when I found him.
And you had nothing to do with his death?
Of course not. Ambrose was my friend. I'd known him for 20 years. He was a good member of the Order, and an outstanding teacher.
Ambrose was a member of your order?
More than a member. He was the Seneschal, second in rank only to the Grand Master. He served the Order for many years before getting into a dispute with the Prague chapter and the Inquisition. Then he had to disappear. I was the only one to know where to look for him. But I came too late. All he managed to tell me was his last wish.
You scared the life out of Gerda from Troskovitz that night. What were you doing there?
Ambrose had a hiding place beneath the cross where he kept things from his past.
I found some documents there from the Knights of the Cross. But Ambrose clearly wasn't interested in them. So what did he send you to get?
He sensed that death was coming for him. He wanted me to help settle his affairs. And he also longed to hold his old sword in his hands one last time. I went to his hiding place that very night. But by the time I got back, Ambrose was dead. I put the blade on his grave in place of a cross.
So the sword is on Ambrose's grave. Will you tell me where I can find it?
You want to disturb his rest?
I just want the sword, that's all. It's no use to him now.
All right. I'll tell you where his grave is if you fulfill Ambrose's last wish instead of me. I can't do it.
Why should I?
Because you'll be helping fulfill a good man's last wish. And also, because you're not likely to find the grave without me. I can't show my face in the village. So we can make a deal that suits us both. It's up to you.
No. I'm not your errand boy.
As you wish. In that case, we have nothing more to discuss.
I think we do. I am going to kill you.
Hiya!
There we go. Let me rob you. Hey, you got piercing bolts and a hunting crossbow. Let me see his book. Yeah, I wasn't about to go do some extra stuff for that guy. I'm here to get a sword. Bowman's Brew recipe. There we go. That's useful stuff. I like using a bow. And I don't know Bowman's Brew. Hey, I gotta get my lock picking up some. That medium's too hard to do too. Come on, a little more.
Ah, damn.
A little more.
Shit.
Dang it.
Damnation.
Alright, before I break all my lockpicks, I have a key. There we go. Nothing.
Where's the hermit's grave?
Oh, that was easy.
Somewhere around here. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust. Go!
Alright, back to Takov. Made it to Takov. Now let me talk to Radovan.
How can I help you today, friend?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent. How did it go with the hermit?
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. The hermit died a few days ago. I had to find his grave, and this sword was on it. You weren't wrong. It's first-class Toledo steel, Radovan.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. I trust you. One day you'll become a master. That is, unless you lose your head first. Christ almighty.
I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Mr. Radovan, here's your sword.
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
I'm going to hold off on going to the wedding because I want to, where you can go with Radovan, the blacksmith. Well, there's a Miller Crazel. You can go with him too. And I want to do his side quest before that way I don't miss the opportunity to do it. So I'll start Miller Crazel's side quest in the next episode. Well, this is Get It Gaming. Thank you for watching. See you next time.